Welcome to Deadly Dames. So in the lead up to Edinburgh HorrorCon, we decided that we'd do a Edinburgh HorrorCon Horathon, which is a really difficult sentence to say. So we're trying to watch as many movies as we possibly can, starring the people that are going to be at Edinburgh HorrorCon. First up, we have 13 Ghosts, which is about a family who have suffered a tragedy who inherit a house from their uncle who has passed away. The house isn't quite what it seems because it's a very special house. It's all made of glass and all the glass has incantations on it. It stars Matthew Lillard, who is going to be at Edinburgh HorrorCon, and I'm obviously very excited to meet. Once they're inside the house, it becomes very quickly apparent to them that they're kind of stuck in there and they don't realise this at first, with ghosts. Basically what's happened is that the uncle has stumbled across a book by an astronomer, that's not quite a word, by a 15th century, I can't say the word, astronomer, right, who has discovered that if you line up certain ghosts that have suffered certain deaths, you can open a doorway to see the past and the future. And it's basically like an eye that can show you anything that you want to see, and basically you become all-knowing and all-powerful. Matthew Lillard's character in this is actually a psychic that helped him locate the ghosts, and the only reason that he's in this house is because when the lead character in this, Osiris, who's the uncle, didn't pay him, and he was basically in the house trying to get the money that he was owed, and quickly realises that the family is in danger and tries to help them. This movie is a little bit cheesy, but it's the type of cheese that at the time you actually really enjoy. Part of what I absolutely love about this movie is the ghosts. The effects in this movie are a lot of fun and they're really, really enjoyable. The 13 Ghosts themselves consists of, and I might not get all of their names correct here because I'm kind of just going off the top of my head, but they've got like the first son, who's like a kid that's playing with an arrow, and then they've got like the torso, they have like the withered mother and the son who's like an obese man, the hammer who you can see in front of you, he's kind of creepy, the Jekyll, that one, who's absolutely terrifying, because there's a really cool scene in this where like Shannon Elizabeth's character, because you have to wear special glasses in this movie to actually see the ghost, which I thought was a really good idea, puts them on and suddenly the Jekyll's in front of her and it pulls her along the floor, which is a really scary scene. I think that's like I can't remember the name of that particular ghost, but she's like it's the Bound Woman, sorry. And there's the Tortured Princess, there's the Angry Prince. They've all got really good, interesting names, and I thought the makeup on all the ghosts was really, really interesting, and even to this day, excuse me, they still hold up, and it's actually the ghosts in this movie that make it extremely interesting. It makes it why you watch the film. Obviously you kind of do root for the family because they've gone through a loss, and a big part of why the uncle, although he is related to them in this and he's a bad guy, wanted that particular family in this house is a big part of the storyline, and it's a big part of why you kind of root for them. Obviously as horror fans you want to see the ghosts, you want to see what's going to happen there. It suffers from typical noughties and late 90s movies in that it feels dated in that way, but not too dated. It still lives up, it's still enjoyable, and as I said, the makeup still is very, very good, and I still particularly really enjoy this movie. I think if you're just looking for a movie which is a bit of fun, where you can watch it and not have to take in too much, and just look for something which is not too serious, but you're still going to have a lot of fun with the effects and the ghosts, and just, I mean, there's not too many kills in this, but it is just a lot of fun to watch. If you're a fan of House on Haunted Hill, because there was really 3 movies that came out round about the same time, that were all William Castle remakes that were all quite successful at the same time, and that was House on Haunted Hill, which again I really enjoyed, and the soundtrack to that was pretty good, and this soundtrack's quite similar. Was House on Haunted Hill, 13 Ghosts and Ghost Ship, and they all have a very similar feel to them, and to this day I think all 3 of them are actually still quite good, enjoyable films. And if you like either of those other 2 films, then you will like 13 Ghosts as well. I still have my VHS of this from when I bought it years and years ago. and I still really enjoy the movie 13 Ghosts. So yeah, looking forward to meeting Matthew Lillard and getting him to sign my VHS at Edinburgh Horror Con, and really enjoyed rewatching this film. So yes, thank you very much for watching this. It was a bit of a different review. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and as always, thank you for watching and listening, and please like and subscribe, and take care.